Alexander here with Dent Bear. In today's video, we're going to be doing a stretch dent on a fender, 2009 Chevrolet Silverado. What happened is a lawnmower came by and sideswiped it, and the handle of the lawnmower put a crease along the side and created this large, deep circle indentation into the panel. And it was so deep and sharp it actually oil canned it, and we had to break out the Power Pro PDR box. And if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up, leave some comments, good or bad. Either way, I'm fine with it. Just let me know your thoughts. All right, let's get straight into the video. All right, so here it is. It's about 18 inches or so. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say 12. It's a foot to 18 inches. And it's about a 6-inch, 8-inch wide. You can see right there in the middle of that dent, that really sharp circle. So what we did glue pull method to start off. We used the Keco Crease Tabs and the leverage bar off the tire to get the majority of the damage out. And then we used Carbon Tech rod with cherry tips, soft tips to move a lot of it, and a couple dent dial tips to get to the edges of the fender right there and get a lot of that out. Well, once we were able to get most of it out, and we knew that we had to break out the PDR power box, we had to grind the panel. And I had to buy a specialty Dremel tool accessory for my grinder here just to get the paint scuffed out to where the electrode tips would ground out and heat shrink the metal. There's two spots you have to do. One for the electrode tip and one for the ground right here. As you can see, my grinding area isn't large enough for that electrode tip to perfectly ground out. And you're going to notice later on in the video why. So when I turn it on, I usually set it to around 25% to start off. And it depends on the type of metal we're working with, and I adjust it from there. So here's an electrode tip. I don't know what it's made out of, but essentially all you do really is just do circular patterns or just touch the center, the low spot you want to bring up. It'll heat shrink it and tighten that metal up very well. You can see right here, my hand's in the way. Okay. There's no sparks or arcing where you can usually feel it stick to the panel. Right here it's not doing that because it's not properly grounded out to the panel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and grind out the paint on the back side of the panel where the ground's at, and that way I get a better connection to the steel. Okay, much better connection. I'm going to zoom in for you here. Okay, you can see those little gray trail marks. That's where it's heating up at. If you have any questions about this, leave a comment in the comment section and I'll answer them regarding the tool here we're using. And you like to see those sparks. That's when you know magic's happened. Magic is actually happening right now as we speak, and it makes me happy to see it. I mean, this tool will save your life. I mean, it really will. It's a very innovative tool for our industry. It's probably been around a while, this technique, but this tool's fairly new to our industry. You see right there what it's doing, and I'll touch on that in a moment. Yeah, I mean, it's looking not too bad. Let's see. Oh, it's telling us to subscribe. Yay. Yep. So those high crowns we're going to knock down. This is what it looks like at the beginning. I'm going to zoom in here for you real quick. Let's see. Oh, zoom in. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice, clean. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Yes. Magic is happening. So usually I don't have a specific pattern. I'm just trying to hit that dead low center of the lowest spot and tighten that metal up. That's what I try to do. I don't know. I'm just guessing as I'm going. I don't really know exactly how to use it perfectly on each dent. The settings were too high. Obviously, you can see those little small marks in the paint, and sometimes you can wet sand both those out. For this example here, I wasn't able to do that on one of the little spots, and it stayed in there, which was okay. Customer understood that. But look how stiff that panel gets. I mean, it's incredible how stiff the panel will get with the tool. I use the Easy Coat, have different colors, olive green, grays, things like that. And the color I chose is the exact color of the interior of this panel. It's like an olive green color. And you just want to do like 2 or 3 little mist coats on there until you get a nice even coating. That way it's just beautiful. And this material, sim coating, is a direct to metal. No epoxy primers or anything like that. You just spray it directly on the bare metal. It even says it on the can. No issues at all. Corrosion, it's perfect for corrosion protection. Even whenever you're pushing with sharp tip tools, you'll leave little scratches in it. That stuff works great for it as well. Okay, so we had this fender right here was pretty much oil canning pretty bad, so I had to break out the big bad boy and go get some sanding grit. So I'll tell you all about it real quick. Let's do this. So inside the fender, you can't fit a drill in there to drill or to scuff it like you typically would. So I had to get a Dremel tool, and that way I can slide it in there easily and grind it out down to bare metal. And I was able to use the power PDR box to get in there and zap the dent and keep it from oil canning. Because this dent was nasty. A handlebar hit it and put this really sharp indentation into the dent, which made it difficult to repair. So with the Power Pro PDR box, it just made it so much easier. And I'll show you what that looks like. And I'm very happy that I bought this tool, and I recommend to anyone doing deep oil can or deep stretch dents. Alright, so it's a finished repair. Actually, it's not. Okay, I lied. But look how stiff that is. We're going to finish that out with a sharp tip and knock those highs down in the crowns. There's actually about a 3-inch crown above that dent you can't really see, but it's definitely there. And it took about another hour and a half of work to get that out. And it still wasn't perfect. It was about 98% maybe. But you can see that little mark in the paint there. It didn't come out. Here's the after when everything's all said and done. It's about the best I can get. I spent maybe 7 hours on this repair. I mean, it looks really good compared to what it was. Not a flawless repair at all because the metal was stretched, and that just hurt me. But guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments, subscribe, and as always, have a great day.